the park, and I just realized I took all my blankets out of the trunk so I could wash them. So I don't even have any of my little park blankets in the bag. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I think I have a cushion. Do I have a cushion back? Okay, I have a cushion. Okay. So we can work with that. I have a cushion. I can do on that. But I won't have like my full-on blanket spread that I typically have, which is fine. I stopped and got another iced pistachio latte from what's quickly becoming my new favorite coffee shop, Wrigley's in Long Beach. I just love it. I actually got two. I got one with ice and one without ice, so that I can, once this is gone, I can just pour it in and it won't be all watered down. But it's so cute. The dude rung me up. I said, can I get 2 pistachio ice lattes with almond milk, but one with no ice? And he's like, okay, cool. So then he rang the other one up as hot. So then when he gives it to, or when the girl comes, the barista comes to give it to me, I'm looking at her like, those are supposed to be ice. I know I said one without ice, but she was like, oh, because you wanted to save it. I got you. So the boy didn't get it, but the girl did, and she immediately remade it. And I was like, thank you so much. Like, maybe I should. She's like, no, I know exactly what you meant. He didn't get it. Hey, Angela, how are you? I literally was like, sir, I asked for 2 iced lattes, just with one without ice. Like, I don't understand. But okay. Maybe I'll take a walk around. I cannot walk at the same time though, so I'm just gonna have to park it. Oh Lord, what is that little, what happened in the street there? Why is it dug out like that? I was in the house yesterday, so I said I had to get myself out of here today because your girl is back on a plane headed to the East Coast, and I'm like, enjoy this Cali weather while you have it, because you have just been going the last few freaking weeks, girl. So that's what we're finna do. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna pack when I get home tonight, because I want to just kind of get that over with and done. I did not want that to happen with this other one, so. And it still has so much ice, so I can just pour the other one in here. Like, we gotta be thinking with our brains. Oh man, he just took my parking spot? No. Can I go in front of them? Are they leaving? They're leaving. Even better, so I can park under this tree. Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Hope everybody is well. I am pulling up to a park. Once I leave here, I'm probably gonna go play a little tennis. I have this amazing set on that I just love. Well, it's like literally a one piece. It's not even a set, which is so easy and just like, I feel so confident, comfortable in it. I don't have to worry about too much nothing. It's so soft. I love it down. And then I also thought of little girl or little guy, whatever you're doing, like, do not pull right behind me. I might go rollerblading as well. I forgot I had my rollerblades in here, and I'm like, I'm gonna allow the day to kind of like just take me. Whatever I feel called to do, that's what I'm going to do. First up was to get this freaking pistachio ice latte, which I am so glad I got, and I absolutely love. If you're in Long Beach, I get it from Wrigley's Long Beach. It's a signature latte, and it's really good. We are at the park. I am in the thick of it. Not the thick of it, actually. I just started this book this morning. Or last night. I actually fell asleep while I was reading it last night, y'all. But if you saw my live yesterday, I started this yesterday because I finished the second book in the series yesterday. And I think I'm on page... What page am I on? 60. Oh, wait. I'm farther along than I thought. Hold on. No, that's not it. Wait. Yes. Yeah, oh, I'm farther along than I thought. I'm on like page 90. Why did I think I was on page like 50 or 40 something? I don't know, child. But we here. So we're gonna read a couple pages of a book because I really enjoy that. Not charge me, like relax, little. Why are y'all waiting? Y'all waiting for somebody? Oh, okay. How's everybody doing on this good Sunday? Angela, what you up to on this Sunday? When are your books going to get here? Did I bring my iPad? I did bring my iPad, but I'm not going to be working in that regard. So I started working on my video, these sisters videos, and the problem with such and such character. And I started with Karen. It's like the problem with Karen Mod. And I really like the concept that I have for these videos, but I'm trying to do it for every single character. But I also am like, I think I'm stopping myself because it's very clear the characters that I don't like. And I'm using the problem with as just like a thing to be like a polarizing, pull people in so they can be curious about it. But like even with Karen, like the problem is people's lack of understanding of her and all of that. But then when it gets to Danny, it's like, no, she has very real problems. And I want to try to be as unbiased as possible. But I don't know if I'm capable. I quite literally don't know if I'm capable. So then it makes me want to shelve the whole damn series. You watch TV, the book should be here on the 28th. Ah, okay. So I don't know. But then I was just also like driving here, convincing myself, like, Erica, whatever you want to say in these goddamn videos, say it, and let that be that. Like, if people are like, oh, she's biased and oh, she just uses this to make good content about Karen and everybody else got chewed up, then let them believe that. Like, maybe I did. Maybe I am doing that. Ain't nobody else worried about the blasphemy that they trying to spread about Karen all over the internet. Y'all better go ahead and kiss. Looking like y'all in a romance novel. I love to people watch. As a writer, I love people watching because I start to write their stories in my head and it just be so entertaining to me. This guy got a guitar, like he was sitting on this little... No, I'm not putting people on the internet. But they're so cute. He got a guitar. He's like playing her the guitar, and they're sitting on this little thing, this little ledge by this. It's very pretty, and they just kiss, and it's so cute. It gives very much so romance vibes, romance book vibes. Tell the story with the videos or their story. When I be seeing people take selfies, I know those selfies are cute too, but I'll be like, oh, I'll take the picture for you, don't worry. But then I don't be wanting to be too, you know. Oh, he can't stop putting his lips on her. That's so cute. Oh, to be in love. Bless their hearts. Hi from Naples. Hello. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. I haven't had it in a long time. Last time I had it, I think it was in DC at an Ethiopian restaurant. And I fear I don't remember what it tastes like. Thank you, Angela. But I believe that was a real comment. But I appreciate the moderation, so don't fret, honey. If I recall, fufu is an African dish, and you like eat it with your hands, and like, but I haven't had it in a very long time. So does your mama. When she get hers, I get mine. Okay. This freaking lid was so perfect. This whole cup turned upside down. I dropped it for a second, and I was like, oh shit, this $8 latte is gonna be in my seat. Nope, none of it spilled. I said, go off. This is a tea. It's specialty little coffee shops. You know, I don't mind paying $8 or $8 twice at little local coffee shops. Okay, get the rest of that out of there. But I'll be damned if I'm paying that at a chain corporation. Absolutely not. Small business, absolutely. But this is the tea, because they don't be having like the big, they don't be having larges, right? Like chains do. So I just bought 2 and just got one without ice, because I be inhaling this thing. It's so good. Anyway, I'm gonna stop people watching these people specifically and get my ass out and go sit and read my book. It's so delightful. I have to figure out how to make this, I swear, because I cannot go without this for like a month. Y'all, I'm gonna be all over the place traveling my little ass off. Okay, I kind of want to crack this so that there's no heat that builds up in here. So I got my, where's my tripod? I put it in. I need to order another tripod too and stop being cheap. Where is it? I know I put that damn thing in the car. Oh, I think it's in the back seat. Thank goodness I keep these things. One of my friends, another YouTuber, gave me a bunch of these, and I keep this in my car because Cole likes to sit on it. Thank God, because I literally don't have no blankets to sit on. Oh, my coffee. Hold on. Put any bug spray on. I have some in my car, but I don't want to put any on. I really cannot see. But the view is insane. Can y'all see that? This overlooks downtown Long Beach, and I also have a spot up there You like look, it has like telescopes or like is it telescope? Ordering like piano. It's a nice little breeze. It's not too hot, but it's also not cold. And I have my coffee. It's giving. Things are lovely. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's so good. It's very quiet today. It's usually so many people like walking their dogs and stuff. Coley really loves this place because he loves the people watch. And I know he's sick of me leaving him behind and traveling. Okay. So right now, y'all. Well, actually, Angela, what did you think about my idea I just had? Like, when I was telling you about the problem with video, like, for, as a character analysis. I feel like I need to, like, pick 4 things as, like, the sticking point or the points for each person and kind of, like, stick to those so I don't make it too one-sided. I don't know. It's hard, I can't see this screen. You think it's a good idea? But some characters I really don't like, and they are a problem. I need to brainstorm those ideas for each one of them so that I can try to create through lines. Because going person by person, like video by video, and not considering what I may or may not be including in another video, it's probably just going to make it feel disjointed for me and make it feel like I am not being fair, which isn't necessarily about being fair, but I kind of also want to give the illusion of it, or like, no, I actually do kind of want to be fair. Like, I don't want to be grouped into the, like, stan account category. And I do like having well-rounded arguments. I don't like. Thank you. crazy for me, y'all. Alright, so I put this on the paper. I'm gonna talk it out. Okay, so if I'm only giving myself four spots, right? For Fatima, I have her blind loyalty to a man who is not her equal, or better, her lack of a storyline, her willingness to center her whole life around another person, especially a man. I don't know what number 4 would be. I kind of want to speak to like her female friendships and like maybe I'm trying to figure out how I would quantify her and Angela and her and Andy's friendships and like what's missing. Like limited 4, but Andy, it's like it's so many. I can't really see y'all. Her ability to trust female friendships. Which one? Andy or Fatima? Fatima. Her lack of ability to trust, or I need more words. I need to understand. This pen just ran out of ink. Okay. Lack of ability to trust. Yeah, but then it's also like, look at the women that Tyler surrounds her with. Hello. So I would want her to be able to trust women more, but then also I get why she don't trust the ones she don't trust. But then I also would love for her to not trust Andy as much as she does, because Andy is not a good friend. Like, Andy is only a good friend because Fatima is useful. And the moment that she stops being useful, and not even that she's a good friend, Andy will stop prioritizing Fatima the moment that Fatima is no longer useful. Y'all, so y'all know I've been reading all these damn books, and they're romance books, right? And I'm also like practicing noticing, the art of noticing. And I just washed my hair and the wind keeps blowing, and I keep smelling the conditioner that I love so much. And I'm like, this is what the niggas in the book be talking about when he's like, oh my god, her shampoo smells so amazing. I'm like, this is exactly what they were talking about. Such a random other thought. I like literally can smell it, and I'm like, she understands friendship and being a friend. Yeah. She understands loyalty, but she doesn't understand friendship. I like that. That's a really good point. What about Andy? What's Andy's first thing? Oh, I didn't even reach on Andy. I put Andy, how shallow she is. The problem with Andy is how shallow she is. Parentheses, materialistic. Number 2, her inability to see herself and push herself to grow through toxic choices. Number 3, her inconsistency in friendships, but deep needs from others. Oh, you were saying Andy is transactional in friendship. Okay, so I still need number 4 for Fatima. I missed that. My bad. I missed that. This color is so perfect, but it's so old. Look at that. This is the old branding. Back when I used to work for them people. I don't know that. I used to work for Hudson. Read Fatima's again. Oh, I am such a goof troop. Fatima, her blind loyalty to a man who is not her equal or above her, her lack of a storyline, her willingness to center her whole life around another person, worse off, a man. And then I don't have nothing else. I put, she doesn't understand friendships, transactional, but you said that was for Andy, and I agree. So I'm missing one for Fatima. And then for Andy, the full thing now is how shallow she is, materialistic, her inability to see herself and push herself to grow through toxic choices. Number 3 is her inconsistency in friendships, but deep needs from people, which I guess that also, number 3 kind of speaks to friendships. I could put that together. So I guess I would still need a number 4 for Andy as well as Danny. I just skipped over her because I could just go on for days and I'm just trying to get it together. Sabrina, I put her naivete, her inability to advocate for herself, excuse and disrespect, her constant need for outside validation, and then Sabrina, I still need a 4. For Karen, I put her willingness to take accountability for the actions of others, her inability to quickly release what does not serve her, her struggles with actualizing and knowing her worth, sabotaging things she thinks she doesn't deserve, and her loyalty to the disloyal. So I have 4 for Karen, but if there's more, then let me know and we can like rearrange. And Zach, I got 5 because he's gonna get a goddamn bonus because he's trash. Zach, I have, he's a good man, demanding the respect of an exceptional man. His arrogance paired with his ignorance paired with his arrogance, his lack of remorse for terrible actions and the hurt he causes. Number 4 is his ability to use women with entitlement and no remorse. And number 5 is his lack of understanding of what love really is. Okay, Fatima likes to fight instead of exploring more emotions and anger. That is a brilliant one. She claims to be emotionally intelligent, but immediately jumps to fighting. I like that. Sabrina doesn't trust her abilities and thoughts. I probably read through them all too fast, huh? I think that's great for Fatima. So that's there. I still need a 4th for Andy. that's a good one. That's a good one. Why is my leg falling asleep? That is such a good one. I gotta stand up. My leg is falling asleep. Am I getting old? Why is my leg falling asleep? Does that mean I'm old? But my leg is like falling asleep, y'all. Like for real. And this is gonna fall over. What the hell? Sleeping. Look at the little dog. I gotta really pack Cody's coat and his sweaters and stuff, because he hasn't done like winter in a while. Sitting funny? I can't even tell. Because I can't even stand this up on this. Y'all just want me into the side. Alright. I don't know what the hell that was. Hey, Sandrika. I'm at Signal Hill. It's a raised park and neighborhood above, like overlooking Long Beach. And actually, oh, it's so clear that you can see down to Seal Beach. That's cool. It's usually a little bit cloudy, so you can't see. My leg fell asleep, y'all. I don't know if I was sitting funny or what. Okay. It's so much sun. Now I don't want to go back and sit down. I think I'm alright. I also think that Sabrina is very captivated by the idea of happily ever after, but doesn't really know what it takes to achieve it. I don't know how to word that. Yeah, I got that. That's part of like her desire for outside validation, of her like not trusting herself. What did you think of Karen's? Do you think I'm missing anything for Karen? It's probably too much goddamn coffee. That's what it is. I can't respond. I think people will be like, oh, Erica trying to give Karen these negatives that are not actually negatives because it still makes her look good. I just know everything that they're going to say. But Karen is also the best character that's holding this goddamn show alive. Keeping the show together. Just because y'all want to act like she ain't, don't mean she ain't. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then what you think about Zach's? Am I missing anything with Zach? And sorry, y'all, I'm squinting because the glare, like, the sun is right here as well. So, like, I can't really see. But from what I can tell, my skin looks good, and I'm excited about that. Because I was like, oh, my skin looks so dull. I need hydration. Get it together. Read Zach again. So Cendrika and Angela's helping me brainstorm and work through this new series that I'm recording right now. Was this sisters content, but I'm starting a series called The Problem With, and it's a character analysis series. Each character gets their own video, and it's like the problem with Karen Mott, the problem with Zachary Taylor, the problem with so and so. But it just speaks to like the major points of those characters and like what could be problems, what could also be positives, and it's just like a fun way for me to do a character analysis, a general overall character analysis. Okay, so the problem with Zachary Taylor: one, he's a good man demanding the respect of an exceptional man. Number two, his ignorance paired with his arrogance. Number three, his lack of remorse for terrible choices and hurting people. Number four, his ability to use women with entitlement and no remorse. Number five, because he gets more, his lack of understanding of what love truly is. Anybody who knows this can feel free to chime in. Angela just volunteered as tribute. Her cussing her man out at the top of the hill. She said, I fucking don't. Yeah, Glow. Yeah, Glow. Just for our reference, y'all, I have not eaten today, but I'm inhaling this coffee as if it's food. Quite terrible. With the love, Zach uses his looks to mesmerize women. His inability to communicate. Talk about the possible root cause, like his growing up, his terrible mom. It'll be talked about in like how he arrived at these places. Yeah, but I'm also not. I'm on his ass still because like there's so many people in my comment section of like, I just empathize with Zach because of his upbringing. I feel like that can only go so far. If you continue to excuse somebody based off of their upbringing, then you never fully pull them into a place of accountability when they are presented with a with options to do better and be better. Like, it would be one thing if Zach was still living in the projects and unable to pull himself up by his bootstraps, never being introduced to a person who communicates or shows healthy love, never being met with someone who is solution oriented and only being constantly bombarded with what he grew up in, then I could understand you never changing because you've never been exposed to anything different. So how can you actually do different? But Zach has been exposed to and lucked up with quite a bit, and then still chooses to run back to all of the things that he knew growing up. And it's like, you are literally applying survival skills from a place that you're no longer in, both physically, both mentally, and spiritually. So that's where my empathy for him runs out. He's no longer in the projects. He's no longer in the hood. So at some point, it has to click to you that those same things that you were using to survive that circumstance no longer apply because you're no longer in those circumstances. And I look at myself as an example, which everybody's not going to be me. Cool, I understand that. But if I'm able to do it, then other people are able to do it too. My ass grew up in the hood. My ass grew up toggling two worlds and like spent a lot of time performing certain things out of survival. But then if you want a certain life or claim to want a certain life, then you also have to take actions to grab that life. It's never going to be just gifted to you. And Zach moves too entitled, as if everything that he says he wants is supposed to be handed to him and he doesn't have to participate at all. It's a hell no for me. So yes, that's what the video will wind up being. Addressing those things. We should never want to be the biggest fish in our pond. Yeah, literally. Okay, so then I think I got everything. Zach is going to have more than 4. I was trying to go off of 4. Oh, well, I didn't give you Danny. Danny, right now, I have her use of sex in place of true emotional connection. Number 2 is her lack of self-worth. Number 3 is how willing she is to disrespect herself and others. And then I need a number 4 for Danny. Danny just pisses me off in general, so I have problems. Like, I just struggle with, like, even computing what to say to her because I just don't like women who are like her. I just hate it so bad. Like, she is quite literally, ugh. And half the women who think that they're like Danny are not actually like Danny. And if they are, they got a lot of things that they should be working on. And it's not her promiscuity that's the problem. It's literally her inability to see herself and how she weaponizes her insecurities against people who love her. Like, that's shit I can't do. Like, I just can't. I can't have people in my inner circle operating like that. And I have gotten rid of people for similar shit. Like, this is a battle for you and Jesus, honey. I'm gonna have to tap out. Y'all, my reunion is coming up. And I want to kind of do everything before I leave, but it's not until the following week. And I'm like, if I do my nails, are they going to have grown out too far in a week? And then I'm like, I don't want to travel with a bunch of shit. Like, I don't want to travel with all of my gel stuff so I could do my... But it would probably be so much easier to do my nails then, like, next week. Danny does a lot of projection. That is to the point. That literally covers so much. So look, we have the whole page filled. Should I include other characters? Right now I have Fatima, Andy, Danny, Sabrina, Karen, Zach. Should we include other people? Ooh, victim shaming. That's a good point. But then she also doesn't want to be shamed. I haven't even seen the show in multiple seasons, and somehow I still feel caught up with a lot. Why are they even friends? Centrica, you have not missed much of nothing, girl. These new writers are not. I fear they have not taken the show in any kind of different direction of growth and progress. Did that bird almost hit me? Y'all, is it clear or is it blurry? Because sometimes when I watch my lives back and I see that it was like all pixelated, and I'm like, damn, it didn't look pixelated when I was recording it. Why now is it pixelated? It's clear? Okay. Any other characters? I mean, we are in Fatima season, so I guess I can talk about Angela. But I feel like if I start talking about Angela, then I gotta talk about Belinda. If I talk about Belinda, then I gotta talk about Nathan. If I talk about Nathan, then I gotta talk about Tony. And they are so vapid and just not fully fleshed out. Like, I feel like they're not even worth my time. Now the question becomes, like, yes, Erica, you don't necessarily want to have a conversation about them, but what people watch the videos, which will bring views, then maybe you need to make the video. I don't even know how many people are really watching Fatima. You gonna talk about the other men on the show? I don't know if I have enough. Like, I don't like them niggas, and I can make videos about them. But like, do I have enough information to judge them? I wouldn't be mad at it, or I could frame it as the problem with their relationship. I don't know. I don't know if I have enough to do character analysis for the men. Even though from what I have plenty I could say, you know. Because Rich Cute ass, I'm on his ass right, like he is right behind Zachary Taylor for me. But then if I feel like if I do character analysis for Tony and Rich, and who else? Jordan, then I also need to do for like Belinda and Nathan and all of them. And it's only worthwhile to me, I think, if people are actually gonna watch it. How you doing? Oh, I do not understand people who like stare at you and then don't say anything. And then you say hello, and then they still don't say anything. And y'all black. Like, how could you looking at that? I don't understand. So like how Tyler Perry does relationships, that feels like such a heavy lift video, but I would love to do it. Like, I would want to make sure I don't miss no nuance of it. That could be the case, but I feel like the moment that I say hello, then at least say hello back. Like, this girl just like stared, like, and I was like, hi, and she was just like, oh hey girl, whatever. And And it does not help that they like giving hood, which I don't have a problem with, but like I am giving very much so fucking earth whatever with the fro. Like white people are constantly saying at me like, oh my god, look at the black girl fro. And then y'all are giving hood, and it's like I see y'all, we see each other. I also make a very I make it important to me. Any place that when I'm out and about in the world and I see black people, especially hood black people, I'm going to acknowledge you. Like I'm just going to do it. So I think I get irritated because it's just like I just acknowledge you. Why the fuck are you ignoring me? Especially given where we are. Fuck is your problem? Figure it out quick. But that's probably all on me. Do a poll on the page in the live. Is Rich with Sabrina? What you mean is Rich with Sabrina? He think he with her? I need more words, Sandrika. I need more words. All of the personality analysis is showing up in their relationships. So like they get paired with people who trigger or exasperate the worst parts of them, or parts of them that they need to work on, and they often make choices to not actually continue to work on it, but to enable or lean in to things that they should be trying to fix and heal. Y'all know that's my kinds of carryings on. Sitting down to really think about that, that is really my kinds of carryings on. I think I really understood the power in that when I started to like audit my past relationships and at the time that I had them and where I was mentally and who those people were. Those were 100% people that I allowed in that spoke to specific wounds, but they didn't speak to specific wounds to heal. They almost spoke to specific wounds of like allowing me to commiserate and sit in the thing that they were also triggering. And the companionship masqueraded like a relationship, or in some cases a situationship of true connection, when it really was just companionship and toxicity. But see, this is the part that I've been struggling with, y'all, because that conversation, I feel like, especially when we're having a conversation within the Tyler Perry universe, with the Tyler Perry audience, I feel like that, for lack of better words, is just like such big brain thinking and big brain conversation, and I just don't get met with that in the comment section. I don't get met with that with my peers sometimes. Like Allie is great. Like I love the fact that I can just talk to Allie and like she be with me on so much. But like she's pretty much the only person, and I've reached out to others. So I feel like while that's the stuff that really gets me moving and me excited, I don't know if that type of analysis is too far over the heads of the audience. Use Aspen as a character match up with Sabrina. The one from Bruh. He plays a different person on Bruh. Rich is Bill. That's the exact same person, yes. I mean, I definitely think that it's interesting, Angela, and honestly, I wish that Tyler would do this. Like, I wish that Tyler, when he goes to his little cabin in Montana and he writes these scripts, I wish that this is some of the stuff that was coming up for him so that he can imbue the scripts with this shit, because this is the stuff that's missing. I'm all fine and dandy for them to make these toxic mistakes, and we could sit and say, oh, this is toxic, this is cool. But, like, we all do it in real life, so I'm not saying it can't happen, it shouldn't be on screen, or the show should be perfect, and, like, they never make any mistakes, but, like, we need to know why, and, like, be able to pull from that and learn from that. And, Tyler's just not doing it. Do you think it'll be a good one? trying to find more paper, y'all. So it would be, y'all think it would be a video called like the problem with relationships, romantic relationships in the Tyler Perry universe? Is that what you're saying? Okay, should I put? I'm gonna do Sisters Universe because Tyler Perry Universe will open it up to the damn films, and I ain't got time to do that. Like, I would have to do that breakdown and that like deep dive and rewatch a bunch of shit over the holidays because I don't have time. I would to that. So y'all think that this type of videos will be fine? Well, I'm saying be fine, not. I'm not. I'm talking around what I want to say. Y'all think that people gonna watch that video? Like, for real? Like the masses? You think they would? Okay, so then in that same vein, I'm like, the problem with romantic relationships in the Sisters universe. The next one will be the problem with manhood in the Sisters universe. The problem with friendship in the Sisters universe. What do y'all think about those? You think I could also do womanhood without it being too sprawling? And then what other concepts? They should. It's definitely a type of conversation that people need to hear. And if people are really out here relating that much to these characters, it's time to take a look with them. Yeah, but how many people want to hear the thing that they need to hear? Not many. But I'm gonna do it because these are the videos that I actually want to do, and like, just some of the generic stuff be sucking my soul. And at some point I just gotta like lean on faith, lean on what I believe is important and want to share, and share it, and hopefully the audience finds it. Yeah. Well, I was talking to Allie, and she reminded me that there's quite a few people who like take issue with some of the things that I say, not because they actually disagree, but because if they agreed with me, then they would be calling into question the life that they're living, and they're not ready to do that. And I was just like, wow. So it's easier to fight me. It's easier to push back at me. It's easier to throw dirt at me than to sit and like look around and realize that they're seated in a pile of dirt. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so aside from romantic relationships, manhood, friendship, and womanhood, what else is there something like um, a problem with whatever in the sisters universe? What other theme or depiction of a way of being? This like is going back to sleep. I need to figure out. I need to pay attention to how I'm sitting because it's making me go back to sleep. Hey, Nzinga, how are you, boo? So right now it's the problem with romantic relationships, the problem with manhood, the problem with friendships, the problem with womanhood in the sisters universe. Anything else that I'm missing that we need to address or like call to the carpet to investigate? And I'll stick and do the same thing of the one, two. This freaking breeze feels so divine. This is such a perfect day to do this. It's expensive as hell to live here, but I truly love living here. I swear to God. I mean, I should stop saying swear to God. I just really love living here. People be like, well, at least people where I come from, like, why are you there? The industry shut down and not enough productions. Like, why are you still there? Cause this is why I'm still here. My actual life is cool. Correct. Yes, it's Sunday vibes. We good. Angela and Cendrika are helping me unpack this new series I'm going to do on the channel. And we're like analyzing various things in systems. So that's what we're talking about. What was that? Is that a helicopter? I don't know. It's a little small plane. Look at the palm trees, y'all. Come on, vibes. Vibes. You might need to think about parenthood. I was thinking that too. I was thinking about parenthood, but like they are not really accurately showing anything with Michael. It would hinge a lot on Michael and Zach and Fatima versus Heather, and then maybe, but then it just reiterates absenteeism. I feel like because Gary don't care about his kids. Calvin didn't give a shit about his kids, or he didn't ever talk about them. And Aaron had to give his up. So, like, I don't know if I have enough to, like, fully be able to, you know? So the series is called The Problem With, and I just finished doing, like, the outline for, like, the problem with Karen Mott, the problem with Fatima Wilson, which will be separate videos and going through, like, the problems with those characters, but not necessarily all of it is, like, problems. It's just speaking to who they are, and I'm using it as a way to frame the character and provide a thorough character analysis of, like, who they are, what they do, what they represent, and, like, how they could be better. But now I'm in a place of, like, expanding the series from just character analysis to, like, circumstance, I guess, analysis, or tropes, I guess. I don't know, because this won't be like the problem with romantic relationships within the sisters universe, the problem with manhood within the sisters universe, the problem with friendship within the sisters universe, problem with womanhood within the sisters universe. So that's what we're trying to unpack right now. We've already unpacked the character ones, and we got a nice little long ass list, so I got plenty I can record tonight. I had already started with Karen, but I was like really struggling because the way I wrote Karen's, I felt like I wasn't gonna write anybody else's because I don't like everybody else as much as I like Karen. So I was trying to figure out a way to like streamline how I put together the points so it could be a little bit fairer. And Angela was helping me with that. Understanding losses, their grief could be another. Ooh, the problem with grief in the sisters universe. That is a very real one. I love that because yes, there's grief from like loss, but like on a non just physical level, I don't think people give enough credit to Karen losing a toxic relationship. And yes, it's toxic, you should want to release it, but like what does that do to you when you're in a place of you don't fully understand how bad it is for you, that you think that your comfort within toxicity is worth more to you than discomfort and health and peace, you know? So many people, I felt like, because they were on the Fatima bandwagon, just continued to disrespect and demean Karen and dismiss her very real plight during season 3. But like the girl was grieving a life that she had hoped would get better with this man, grieving all that she had saw and like the pictures that she had, you know, materialized in her mind, that hope would come into like true fruition. I haven't talked about, I thought about careers, but I have like, even the way that Tyler handles careers, everything is so circumstantial and you don't actually get to see people, I feel like, work for the things that they get. But I do think that there's something to be said there. Maybe that is it. Is it worthwhile to say that like Tyler doesn't put people through the ringer of like actually working and achieving the things they want? You think career, especially with Danny, or what I was talking about before, especially with Danny? It's a little bit of a delay when y'all type this, so I need to slow down. Savannah, slow down. I watch too much TikTok. Also, was like the problem with accountability. But I don't know if I would be taken to like that would need like so many examples. So, like I feel like there's so little accountability within the Tyler Perry universe. They don't heal from their wounds and it grows. That's a good point. That is a very good point. Career because she don't like it and don't want to be there. Yeah. Hell, if I was to do like a very generic, it would be the problem with storylines in the Tyler Perry universe. And I think that Danny not progressing in her career would fit more into that, because it's a very real thing to not like your job and to be stuck there to pay your bills. But then, like, what else? There's usually other thoughts that happen. There's usually additional struggle at home. There's usually like resistance that starts to pop up if you really know that you're called to do something else, or if you're not called to do something else, then maybe there's an internal spiraling about that. But we don't even get to see any of that. Even with sex, what he's trying to do with the money, like education, also do some. They need to go back to school. Yeah, I would agree. They all have a fear of failure. We're also still failing so beautifully. I mean, you're not wrong. wrong at all. That goes with womanhood and not allowing people to show up and shouldering it all. Hi. Oh, shout out to her. She's an older, I think, Mexican woman, and she was just smiling at me, and then she stopped, and she like waved. That's so sweet. I think CP makes it seem like relationship will make you whole. Yes. You know, that relationship will break you down. It's not sexual. Yep. Exactly that. Exactly that. Okay. So, one more time, y'all. And then I want to read my book. Because King is ass. I fear, Angela, you would really like Keenan. And I'm only on page like 90 or whatever. Like, I fear you would really love Keenan. If you love Before I Let Go and This Could Be Us, Lotus and Keenan are right up your alley. I think that honestly Iris and August are too, but I'm like even more so like the way that this book is shaking out, I'm like, okay, it's such a slow burn, but I'm here for every minute of it. I think it's the perfect pace. Okay, anyway, back to what we're supposed to be doing. This is so random, y'all. I just looked down. There are 3 quarters. These are not my quarters. That's so random. I did not see them when I sat down. And I don't think I would have seen them if I wasn't looking for my damn pen that I just found. Yes, I finished the second book in the series yesterday. I started this one last night, and now I'm on page 90. It only has, not only Charles, 387 pages, almost 400 pages, but I think I'm gonna be done tomorrow. Piggybacking on Angela not doing things alone and needed someone there or to validate your wants and needs. Hey TJ, thank you, boo. Yes. The freaking ridiculous like standardization of like all the validation that you need is outside yourself, and if you try to validate yourself, you're wrong. It's so prevalent. It's so prevalent. Like, it's crazy. Okay, so the way we do this, it's 4 things under each one, and we come up with whatever the 4 problems are that help to further analyze whatever the concept is. So, romantic relationships, go. Providing money in all aspects, come on. The problem with romantic relationships in the Sisters universe. Okay, the first three that I have is the problem with romantic relationships in a sister's universe. They are positioned as the only thing of value for women. Number two is they seldom model a healthy dynamic. Number three is they require sex to sustain. And then I need number four. Angela says they will settle for anything. Okay, I think that's the point. I'm trying to figure out how to say it in the words of this. I'm just going with whoever and allowing everybody in your space or place, at least for some of them. Yeah, that goes along with the settling. This lady is so damn loud. Um,
Like I said, with that's why it's like I laugh at the situation because it's like
they don't have standards. Yeah. They lack. I don't know, but she's walking, so she's gone now. But she's like, well, I want to call, honey. Um, they lack actual romance. I feel like maybe that might be the romance books getting to me. And the way it's up and it's stuck for whatever little fucking somebody's son decides to date Erica next. Nigga, you got some books to read. You got communication styles that you need to understand and know. You have emotional intelligence you have to have. I pray for that young man. I swear I do. Because this is not going to be no walk in the park, but it might be the ride of your life. How y'all feel about that? They lack romance and feel obligatory. Y'all think that that's an accurate assessment? Yeah, she know my issue because it's I feel like I had a thought like last night, like, oh God, y'all done got me reading these damn books now. Am I constructing a life that is not real, but it's real in my damn head? So now it needs to be real out here, or it needs to get closer to being real out here, because I fear. Clearly, she want our input. Yes. They don't know how to treat themselves. So how can someone else treat you well? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna put they don't display healthy dynamic. I'm gonna put settling with that. I don't know how to make this less words, but like the relationships that pull the best out of the persons in it are looked at as the worst relationships. Meanwhile, the most toxic relationships that allow the people to be the lesser version of themselves get lauded as goals. Does that make sense? You had to start me to give it a break. You lack emotional awareness and accountability. I like that. And they lack healthy communication. Did y'all get what I was saying? I'm trying to figure out how to like make that better. Because when I think of it, the only example I feel like we've had for a healthy relationship has been Karen and Aaron. But then that relationship is looked like as the worst, like the bottom of the barrel in the universe. And every other relationship is raised higher than it, when that literally should be the prototype. I feel like if we're adding like therapy and love languages, half the time the partners within these relationships are not even invested in the person in any real way where they're actually trying to get to know the person. They're in these romances and they're really not dating to get to know one another. They're dating to make sure they're sexually compatible and continue to bump uglies. which again takes me back to Karen and Aaron, which is the one relationship where we saw them actually invested in getting to know and understand who each other are on an individual level. I don't know how I'm gonna word that, but that is my thought to that value alignment and being unequally yoked. That's true too. So true. So true. The way that people stare at me when I wear a fro is just woo. These folks aren't dating, they're hunching and calling it love and whatever. Yes, they are not actually dating, they are hunching. Y'all are bumping uglies and calling it a relationship. Can we stop? They were doing so well. I know that there's a small group of people who are like not invested in the Aaron and Karenness of it all, but like calling a spade, they were the only ones who were doing dating correctly, informed by their mutual trauma as well as separate trauma, and like willing to create a pace that worked. CP messed their relationship up for me with the ex-wife's hormone. At the very beginning, or the Jennifer? Because it started off bad for Aaron. Like, I just rewatched episodes 1 and 2 last night, and when I tell you, I was just like, Aaron Carter, the way that Karen had to get your ass together in that damn grocery store, you should still be ashamed of that to this day. You should still be ashamed of this is why I date white women. Meanwhile, that white woman slept with your best man, Goofy. Who we talking about? Ugh. Oh. But Karen, that speech still hits to this day. We are tired and we just want to be. What is this? 6 years later, we're still tired and we still just want to be. Can you let us be? That's all due to Aaron's beliefs and pumping the brakes on sex. Which I feel like is a strong choice to have the man actually lead. Like, this is why I'm pissed that Aaron don't get his just due in the Sisters universe, because that is a leader. Y'all want to log Zach up like he's just such this great man. Meanwhile, Aaron is standing right there. Aaron is standing right there. Aaron is everything that y'all claim Zach is supposed to be, but has never been. And we ain't going to give him his credits for that. We are not going to point out when he eats. We're not going to give him his tens. Please. In the beginning, Aaron and Karen developed a friendship first. Yes. You always knew he was better than that. It was like a little throwaway thing. Tyler was trying to create a polarizing moment, something to catch people. When I go back and rewatch now, I feel like I can attribute so many of the things that like are the most cringiest and the most weird to like Tyler just trying to get shock out of people. And that could just be a tool that he uses because he doesn't go deep enough. Rubbing up her feet and just making sure she ate. Like that, in addition to that, serving her, it did something for him internally. But y'all want me to be like, oh, Karen need to do more. Karen should have gave Zach another chance. Zach was not even leading with him actually doing anything. But he kept crying about how he was trying. How the fuck are you trying when her feet are not in your hands? How are you trying when she don't have a McDouble in her damn belly? Like, you could at least afford that. How are you trying when she's coming home and still having to manage her whole entire household that you do not pay a damn bill in? Don't get me started. You don't think he will be because he may not have experienced it himself. That's interesting. That could be true. That could really be true. Sorry, y'all. There's some kids behind me and they are kind of loud, so y'all probably can hear everything that they're saying. Okay, let us finish because the quicker we finish, the quicker I can get to my book, and then that's the quicker. Well, I'm not trying to rush through anything. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Where's the lip gloss? Dang, that's how I really think we, as in black people, aren't thinking that deep. I think so, actually. I think so. But I don't fault him for it because y'all should see, like, yes, y'all can see the public comments I get, but y'all should see the DMs and the emails that I get sent. I don't think it's hurtful anymore, but I am still disappointed and like saddened for us because there are a lot. There's just so many people who are stuck in a mindset that I think Tyler really plays into. I'm not gonna stay here till sunset, but look at the sun. Okay, let's finish. The problem with manhood in the sisters universe. I feel like it's monolithic. Okay, so this is what I got so far. The problem with manhood in the sisters universe: one, it's monolithic and stereotypical. Number two, it requires the bare minimum. Number three, it manifests in toxic ways like poor communication, selfishness, and disrespect. Number four, it's positioned as something to aspire to when it should be something unlearned. Ooh, lacks accountability. I think that's a good one. Foolishness. What y'all think about that? I think the other thing is like it's reaffirmed everywhere we look and never called into question. constantly reaffirmed. When on the flip side of it, I feel like womanhood is constantly questioned, even though this is a show about women. And like what makes a good woman is constantly questioned, even though what makes a good man is seldom questioned. They only have this toxic display of it. I gotta figure out how to make that sound. Ooh, it lacks integrity. And it lacks consistency. Ooh. What about the lack of men holding men accountable with their friendships, not just women holding them accountable in their aggression? Yes. That's what I would put under accountability, like lacking accountability all around. They don't have accountability within their jobs, they don't have accountability within their romances, they don't have accountability within their friendships, they don't have accountability within themselves, which also leads into the lack of integrity. If you can't hold yourself accountable, it's very hard for you to be an integrous human being. Okay. These kids are going crazy back here. And they're not even kids, they're like 13, I feel. No, that one's probably 12 or 11. COVID, baby, better get that congestion together.
Murder!
You're welcome, babe. Couple of perch. These videos gotta come out ASAP. Like ASAP. Okay. I think we got plenty for manhood. Problem with friendships. Friendships in the sisters universe. The problem with friendships in the sisters universe. They aren't real. Alright, what I have so far. What? I don't know what my face looked like. But the little boy's shoe came off and it came. I didn't know what this was that was coming towards me, and it thought I was about to hit me. You know, I realized it was the shoe. I was like, oh, okay. And then I was going to toss it to him, but he kept coming towards me, so I'm like, don't toss it if he's coming, like, hand it to him. The problem with friendships in the sisters universe: 1, they lack authenticity. 2, they are often transactional. 3, they lack accountability. 4, they don't push people in them to grow. 5, they rely on codependency or history instead of life alignment. How y'all feel about those? What am I saying? Tell me. I would say and accept growth. Good friendships don't push people in them to grow and accept growth. That's your saying? Yes, not getting offended. And is that what you mean? Not getting offended. Is that a drone? Yes, it is a drone. This person cannot fit where they're trying to fit. But they're trying to fit and they're going to hit my car. Thank you. Go on somewhere because your ass cannot fit in that spot. Thank you. So, oh, they don't reward honesty. Like I'm trying to figure out how to word it. Hello. I'm trying to figure out how to word that. Get offended. I feel like what they call support in friendships really looks like people being yes women, but when you're honest and really showing what it takes to love somebody by being honest, you get penalized because they are offended. That's good, not overstepping boundaries or making them. I'm trying to figure out how to word that. So like they require compliance and not honesty. It requires them to be yes women and not honest. Rewards yes women and punishes honesty. I'm gonna just write that and then hopefully I remember what that's tied to and I can speak to that. What the hell is that damn drone at? It's loud as hell. I just want to make sure it's not circling me.
Oh my god. No, because I wasn't going to come down here, but you pushed me, Veronica.
You better be careful. This little boy got Crocs on and they not in sport mode. And I'm on a hill. Do you know you have 30 minutes? If I see this little boy tumble down this hill, I'm going to laugh and then ask him if he's okay. Because I know myself. They playing games. You play goofy games, what happened? You win goofy prizes. Yes. My kids gonna be sick of me. Because yes, I love you and I want to protect you. But you do something silly, I'm going to laugh. First and foremost. Hopefully everything is in place and we ain't got to go to the hospital. But I'm going to laugh, okay? Laugh.
It's a drone. Mama, actually, there's a drone.
This girl came running down the damn hill like she couldn't stop herself. And it's like, there's only but so much grass and then there's pavement. Y'all better stop playing. They don't accept change for the better. They don't accept change. That's real.
Grandma, Henry's making it spicy for you.
Exactly. Okay, the problem with womanhood in the Sisters universe. One, shouldering all the burden is standard. And we are now moving to a place where we're rejecting that shit. Reject. But that is the standard. That is what a woman must do. You are not a woman if you do not shoulder all the burden of everybody, including yourself. Number two, doesn't show the beautiful aspects of it. Slash, it's an inauthentic representation of what womanhood actually is. Number three is it's used to penalize the women and celebrate men. So I think that Tyler uses womanhood to salt the female characters, but then big up the male characters. Lack of vulnerability. Yeah, I feel like Karen is the only vulnerable character, but I could be biased. Woman, I mean. What else am I missing, y'all? Oh my god. Why are they playing on the fucking flip side? One of them is gonna fall and scrape their face, and it's gonna be their fault. Because they just playing on this damn hill. Ooh, he fell. You got Crocs on it, you ain't got no grip. Not asking for help. So do you feel like Tyler doesn't allow them to ask for help, or they get rewarded in not asking for help? Like that feels like it's the thing that Tyler wants them to do. He would prefer them to not ask for help. I'm trying to figure out how to word it. I have to put the middle finger up to this goddamn drum, because if this thing flies over me one more time, I don't know what this man is recording. For womanhood, how does that show in like how they display womanhood? I mean, shouldering the burden, that definitely could fit. I think it's both asking for help and being seen. Not allowing the help if it comes. Yeah, I think that all goes into like shouldering the burden. For sure. For sure. Oh. I thought about starting a little business, y'all, where I would set up picnics for people. Because I know a lot of really great park places, and I'll be saying people, I can be this person. It's like about to set up a picnic for somebody else, and they got flowers in a little cart, and I'm like, oh, I would love to do that, like create little people, little romantic moments. God. You want this spot?
No, you're good.
You sure?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. I got this little pillow I can move.
I'm setting up for my son.
Ah. Come on, Mom. I love it. That's so sweet.
This girl he's been talking to, she wants to make his girlfriend.
Oh, that is so awesome. Are you the little brother? Oh, that is so sweet. It's gonna go great, and she's gonna love it. Yes, come on, mom, supporting him and showing up. Come on. There are some men coming up with some romance to them. I love it. I love it. Oh, it leans into the trope of the strong black woman. It's dependent on the strong black woman trope. About allowing them to be different and not wanting them to do what they would do. Allowing them to be different. Their womanhood doesn't allow for them to deviate and be themselves. They feel very performative. I feel that, like, trying to figure out how to say that. But like, to a certain degree, while all the women are different, they're still performing a version of womanhood that don't feel authentic to who they are based off of the experiences that they've had. Is that what you're saying? It's performative. I'm gonna put performative. I'm gonna need this live to go back and like really be able to get the thoughts out. Performative. I like that. I hope that's what you mean. I hope I got it right. It's like this big ass bouquet of flowers, and the fact that she's doing this for her son, I love this. That's how mom I want to be. Like, my son is no half stepped in. You think you gonna get in a relationship? You gonna learn romance, because there is no relationship without romance. It's not just bumping uglies. Do you know this little girl? What do you know about this little girl? What do you love about this little girl? Yeah, quickly. I love it. She said the little picnic, and it's so cute. Oh, he's gonna ask her to be his girlfriend. I'm probably not gonna be here when they arrive, and it's gonna be at sunset because the sun is going down. It's such a clear day. It feels good. This is so perfect. This is why Cole loves this spot. This is such a best place to people watch. Anyway. Okay, yes, that's what you feel. Okay. All right, last but certainly not least, the problem with grief in the Sisters universe. I don't have nothing yet. I have a bunch of mumbling thoughts, mumbling around in my head, but I haven't figured out how to articulate them. How much damn do I got? Right. Yes, those are all the things that they be losing. But like, what do we want to say about the grief process that we get to see as a result of losing those things? I feel like it'd be inauthentic. There's so much that's inauthentic in the Solitary universe. It'd be shallow. Shallow experience. I feel like often the grief journey is handled without empathy. Yeah, they often show lashing out but no reflection. Yeah. Like that one, I'm gonna have to think about a lot more. Okay, we filled another page, y'all. Shout out to y'all. This is the first page. I want to see women show vulnerability. There's no vulnerability in the brief. I feel like Karen there was, but they just used that as a way to continue to persecute her ass. Oh, there's little fake candles and everything. Okay, Eric, it's not to fit these people. That is wild. That person just ran through the damn crosswalk. They're walking their dog. They almost hit their dog. Like, where the hell are you going in a Prius that you need to run through a goddamn crosswalk and now there's a couple walking their dog cross? Like, let's be for real. No backstories. Yeah, I think Solid definitely has an untapped market in reference to like content that they could give us that's not necessarily in the future, but gives the backstory. Like he could definitely spend some episodes going back in time, and we would love it. We would eat it up.
What? I don't know.
I'm paying attention too much to other people. Yo, that's 10 videos, and I'm definitely gonna record them tonight. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, since I have all the ideas outlined. Next is the problem with all American characters. Because this is a series I want to like have through my channel and like be able to go through all of the series. These women have experienced physical, mental, and emotional abuse from these men. It isn't okay at all. It's not okay at all. And I think the lack of acknowledging that it's not okay is one of the things that's holding the show back, because those things actually happen, and they happen regularly. They're still happening to this day, but the lack of acknowledging how not okay the fact that these things happen is the thing that's prohibiting the series from actually being truly impactful for us. Such a clear day. You can see so far. Like, I feel like that's Irvine. I'm seeing downtown Irvine right now. That's wild to me. Because it's kind of far. It's like 40 miles. Not 40 miles. I feel like Irvine might be like 20, 27 or something like that. Okay. We're done with the notebook, y'all. We just spent 2 hours with the notebook. Oh, I'm like, oh, should I get any vlog content? I forgot I brought my little GoPro so I can get it with this. I also kind of want to go to a tennis court before it gets too late.
Go away?
But also maybe a couple more chapters in this. Kennedy is wrong for this goddamn cover. I don't like being out in public with these goddamn covers and people being able to deduce what the hell I'm reading. Because I'm not like you other girls. I'm not reading smut. But she be having smut adjacent in here. Like, I'm here for the romantic story and less about the goddamn sex. But then she makes these damn covers and it's like, girl. Alright, boo. Thank you so much. Thank you, Angela. Have a good rest of your night, honey. Hope you enjoyed the live. I know you were an integral part in working out some ideas. We appreciate your labor, honey. I skip. Oh, here we go. Chapter 9. You like doing this? Okay, good. I'm glad. I think it's because I've been sitting Christmas episodes. That might be why my damn legs is wonderful. Oh, I already read that page. I already read that one too. I'm so much farther than I thought. Yo, I don't know what happened to all my little magnetic bookmarks, but I can't find one of them to save my life right now. And I don't want to order no more. But also, actually, they belong to Bangkok now. This series in particular, do I like reading series in general? This series has grown on me a lot. I'm really enjoying it now. That second book is going to throw me for a loop, but now I'm invested. I lost them all. Well, actually, 2 of them might be in the books that I read before. I haven't checked them. No, they're gone because I finished the book. They're gone. And there's at least 24 of them. Oh, in general, yes. However, my next ones, I think I'm going to try to read some more one-offs because I feel like I'd be just having to commit to 3 books. It feels like a lot. I do. I do, but it's because I'm trying to read a lot of Kennedy Ryan to figure out if I like her and if I want to add her to like my favorite writers list. After that second book, she's pretty much on it. This one's just going to seal the deal. I'll read a series and don't know, and know on book 3. Yeah, well, also it happened accidentally. So, like, I started reading This Could Be Us because the whole damn internet was talking about it, and then found out that, oh, it's a book before this, so I had to go back and read that. And then now I'm waiting for the third book in that series. So I read that out of order, and then after that, I said, okay, I want to see more from this writer. So I said, okay, there's another. I looked up her series, and this was the most recent, aside from what I had just read. So I said, I'll read this. You don't be caring, and then you multi-read. I'm gonna start multi-reading too. I'm definitely gonna start multi-reading. I don't know what it is about. It gets me every time. I don't know what it is about the idea or the actual actions of a man doing something that he does not like to do only because it's what he needs to do to have access to a woman, or he's willing to like set aside frivolous things in order to show up for a woman. That gets me every single time. This he just texted this girl, and they're like just becoming friends, and he like texted her, but she don't have his number saved, so in the book it says unknown, and the text message says, "This is Keenan. I hate texting," and I was just like giggling because it's like you don't have to like texting, but you want to text her. Yes. Yes, I love it. You a skimmer. You also skim and then go back. Oh, for real. I turned the page, like, that was at the very bottom of the page, and I'm, like, already anticipating what is to follow, like, her butterfly. And this is also what, like, stresses me out a little bit and kind of annoys me about men, because I feel like in this regard, women be so easy. Like, it's little shit like that, like, gets you, like, you know? And men be wanting to come on all strong and do all this extra shit. And it's like, you literally texting me, but hating texting. Top tier. Top tier idea. Oh, it's a whole text conversation. I'm excited. This is such a great slow burn so far. Their text code. It is so funny. Girl, yes. With these friends, like you whipped. I love it from you. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. She keep playing so damn hard to get, girl. But it's fine, Lotus. I get it. You're struggling, boo. It's fine. Everything is fine, Lotus. Yes, enjoy your bath, Nzinga. Thank you, boo. And enjoy dinner. I know you cooked something so good because it's Sunday. I'm going to read a couple more pages, get through this chapter, and then I'm going to the tennis court. It's going to be the perfect little afternoon for me. I'm going to miss this all traveling. I got to hurry back because I truly love this little life. This little simple life of mine. And green beans, come on. Come on. I love that for you. Y'all, I'm gonna like take this little set and my little sets with me. I'm going to the East Coast and it's gonna be cold. I'm gonna have to wear a bunch of clothes. Hate that for me. Thank y'all for joining me. See y'all tomorrow on another daily on LiveStream.